What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Zabbix video. This time we are talking about built-in audit log inside Zabbix. The purpose of this service is to log user activities when they are doing some sensitive stuff like linking template, creating new host, deleting host. All that gets automatically logged inside the database. And there is something else what gets logged in the database, and that is actions from the system user. System user is responsible about like executing low-level discovery rule, maintaining set of items and triggers which come from the prototype. And sometimes, based on how you use Zabbix, and based on like what's the quality of the template, if the template for some reason like discovers entities, right now it finds like 200 entities, and then 1 hour later it needs to delete 200 entities. Then it will kind of create a lot of noise inside Zabbix database. So in this video I will guide how to recognize what's the damage, how much noise runs in your system, and what's the best workaround for this thing. Let's start with the concept of audit log. This is on the left panel, where when we open administration audit log, we have an option enable audit logging. So that's in general, like, do we want to use or not use? And then do I want to use these system actions, which is something like related to the low-level discovery. So I have an option to turn it down. But sometimes I do want to study right in the front end how frequently my low-level discovery rules are doing some stuff. So it's nice to explore right in the front end. But what's a little bit sad is like this number. It kind of goes globally for both, for every action user does, and also in the parallel for system action. Ideally there should be two numbers, one for system, one for users, but it's not the case in the 7.0 version. So let's explore at first what's the problem, or maybe like if you are a frequent user of this channel, you know, like I usually tend to try to keep the database to treat it as a gold, or like as some sort of nice set of what my instance is all about, like a book or something. And these system actions, I don't really treasure them too much. Like I treasure like to see in the last 24 hours what happens, but not like in the time frame of 30 days. That's too much, and I would like to get rid of most of the system actions. And let's connect to the database to highlight that database-wise there is a table called audit log. To explore what kind of structure this table contains, we can see like there are a bunch of columns, and even at the table level there is a column called username, and by listing how many entries per username are generated, we can use this very query and running it right away, copy and paste, and boom. And now I have a count, like my global audit log runs for 30 days. And I'm actually already using this workaround and making just this video after I'm using it already. And this is my statistics. I have like one API service user who is like I cannot tell immediately what it does, but it's doing some management inside the front end. Then I have another dedicated user who is every night it's renewing all the official templates. There is like a video in this channel how to do that, how to install a cron job. Have a look. And then there is another service user who benchmarks my speed of the front end. Quite useful. And this system user, this is how many records the system user generated in like last 20 hours since I quite recently, and the number is quite high, and I generally don't care for the 30 days for the system user, so it's almost fine to erase it sometimes during the night. Like I will make sure that it's erasing during the like night, and then when I woke up, then it's already like 6 hours later. And if I care to study any low-level discovery rules, then hopefully some new content comes during the day, and I can always like explore them before the midnight. So yeah, quite a lot of entries over here, and my solution to not keep too many entries is like we use the query delete, and inside the parentheses we can place all the users, like maybe like all service users, and so this database command would erase those things. Before I erase, like I will highlight what the system user does. There is a dedicated front-end section. We have reports, audit log, and here we can select out like humans, and we can select system user. So system user does some actions related to the low-level discovery and something else, and we can see the frequency, like when exactly it kind of discovers a new Docker container or some entity, and it needs to do some action to update something. I treasure this information, but not for the 30 days. If I care about in the last 24 hours. So this is the value, and this is how to select and explore the stuff from the low-level discovery rule. And this user is not listed directly behind the users. It's only listed when we open the audit log, and now I can see. So I want to get rid of these entries which are getting old, and I actually right now, as a shortcut, I do not use the clock constraint, clock condition. Of course, we can use where clock is like bigger than something, but at the moment I have decided to, like during the night, I will completely erase all of the actions. So taking this command, copy, and putting here in the terminal, and we can put this as a scheduled task in the cron job, and that is the solution. That is everything for this video. If you find it helpful, give it a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.